In today's video, I'm going to talk about some big goals that I've set for this quarter, for April, May, June. Today is April 3rd, so I'm really trying to dial in, get focused, make the time to reach my 3 big goals. Goal 1 is just simply to land a new job. Goal 2 is to increase my revenue through side projects to $100 a day. That's a big one. And goal 3 is to get some educational, reach some educational goals, to learn new things, to learn and practice, hopefully simultaneously while I am in the job hunt and simultaneously while I am freelancing. So in some way or another, hopefully I'll be getting paid to learn. We'll see how that goes. My camera quality is terrible here, and that is genuinely bothering me. So I might get a new camera. I'm going to post this anyway because who's going to stop me? What's up? The goal here, the number one goal, is to make more money. If you don't know, I'm a single mom and I'm working as a school teacher, and it's just not cutting it. It's just not cutting it. And if I'm going to be realistic, I need to earn more money. I need to proverbially create a bigger shovel to be able to really genuinely take care of my kids. So what's that going to look like today and this week? Today, that's going to look like applying to 3 jobs. I have 1 absolutely picked out, 1 that's probably picked out, and I'll find a 3rd. There's tons of jobs in my industry on LinkedIn, and I'm working hard to, and my goal will be to land a job in my industry, which would be in instructional design. But any job to get me out in June so that I'm not starting a new school year is going to be acceptable, as long as I can get benefits and relatively the same pay that I'm getting right now. Benefits and the same pay will get me out of the education industry and allow me to decide from there where I really want to go. Maybe I land something and I absolutely love it and I work in that company. Maybe I land something and I stay there for a year or 2 and then I move on. Ideally, by getting out of education, I'm going to do a job that's less stressful, less emotionally demanding, and at the end of the day, I'll have a little bit left in me for my children and possibly also for freelancing. Then the other goal this week is going to be to get some traction on my portfolio creation. My master's degree is in instructional design, and in this day and age, a few years after I actually achieved my degree, having a portfolio is part of the expectation, and I do not have an up-to-date portfolio, so I really do need to bring that up to speed. So I want to share with you the strategy that I'm using as my jumping off point to figure out what this portfolio is going to look like, how I'm going to house it, what components I want to include, and this is AI. This is really fun for me, and one of the things that I'm really hoping to learn and develop and level up on is my ability to interface with AI in a way that is seamless. And they say it's a marketable skill. I don't quite understand how one actually markets that skill at this point, but I do have a lot of fun playing around with it. So I told ChatGPT 3.0, I'm creating a portfolio to help me land jobs as an instructional designer. I have a background in education, experience as an instructional coach, and an MED in instructional design. Give me 3 to 5 projects I could create for my portfolio. And so ChatGPT, I'm gonna try and read you the whole thing that it answered to that first prompt. I won't read you every single interaction that we had, but I just want to show you what a powerful jumping off point this is. Certainly, here are some project ideas tailored to your background and expertise in instructional design. 1. Interactive online course module. Develop an interactive module on a topic related to education or instructional design. The module could include multimedia elements, interactive quizzes, case studies, and simulations to engage learners and demonstrate your instructional design skills. 2. Professional development workshop series. Design a series of professional development workshops for educators or instructional designers. Each workshop could focus on different aspect of instructional design theory, methodology, or technology integration. Include materials such as presentation slides, handouts, and activities to showcase your ability to design effective learning experiences. 3. Virtual reality training simulation. Create a virtual reality (VR) training simulation for educators or instructional coaches. The simulation could simulate real-world scenarios such as classroom management, differentiated instruction, or technology integration. Showcase how VR technology can be leveraged to provide immersive and interactive learning experiences. 4. E-learning game. Develop an educational game or gamified learning experience for students or adult learners. The game could be designed to reinforce key concepts in a particular subject area or to develop specific skills such as critical thinking, problem solving, or collaboration. Include elements such as levels, challenges, rewards, and feedback mechanisms to enhance engagement and learning outcomes. 5. Instructional design case study. Create a detailed case study documenting your instructional design process for a specific project or initiative. Include information and needs analysis, learning objectives, instructional strategies, content development, assessment methods, and evaluation outcomes. Highlight your ability to apply instructional design principles and methodologies to solve real-world learning challenges. These projects will not only showcase your instructional design skills, but also demonstrate your creativity, innovation, and ability to create impactful learning experiences for diverse audiences. Good luck with your portfolio. Pretty good start, right? Pretty good jumping off point. Lots of ideas to get the juices flowing. I followed that up with asking about stressed out teachers because I decided that in the process here, as I am trying to leave education and I am at my all-time top stress as an educator, it's always been in my heart, and so this hasn't changed, especially having been an instructional coach and, like I said, now an actual instructor, an actual teacher who is genuinely stressed out. I want to do things that will help stressed out teachers. So I'm going to give you the brief version of what they answered for stressed teachers: stress management strategies for educators, mindfulness and self-care practices for teachers, building resilience in teachers, in teaching, work-life balance for educators, cultivating positive school culture and relationships. All of that sounded great. Then I decided, and this will be my next step, will be to outline the professional development workshop series, which I'm going to create right here on YouTube. I even told ChatGPT that it would go on YouTube, and these are the videos that it recommended. Understanding and managing stress in teaching, mindfulness and self-care practices for educators, time management and prioritization skills for teachers, building resilience in teaching strategies for coping with adversity, promoting positive classroom culture and teacher well-being, effective communication and conflict resolution skills for educators, building a supportive professional learning community. And then I went on to ask about where I could house the games, the e-learning games. And I went on to ask about what other steps I should be taking when going on to find a job. So this is just an enormously helpful, 100% free jumping off point that I'm going to use as a guide, as a guideline, as a loose guideline. I can do whatever I want. Robots don't tell me what to do. But I'm going to jump off from here. And this week, I'm going to start working on that workshop series. I do think I better get a better camera because this is really hard to look at. Hopefully the audio is halfway decent and you're not cringing at the very sound of me. I'm excited to spend a little bit of time on this following week. I do have my daughter's birthday party on Saturday, so that's going to really eat into my ability to focus on this. So I'll be more focused on brushing up my resume and getting that out, and less focused on the portfolio this week in particular. Hopefully next week I'll get really focused on the portfolio. For these 3 objectives: making more money on the side, inside income, increasing my skills just through practice, and finding a new job. My highest focus this week is just going to be the job hunt. And in relation to just skilling up. I'll just focus on getting that first workshop all the way outlined and ready to serve up to the public. I'm going to host it right here. So if you have any interest in learning how to handle stress as an educator, come learn with me. Follow, like for more. And hopefully I'll be back here next Wednesday and I'll do another update. And I want to get more specific next week about how I am going to manage my time to reach 3 big simultaneous goals all at once. Have a great one. Bye.